paper plate. So, yung laminated. Yan. So, for the flowers I want to do today, I tend to do this a lot in my paintings. I don't have a how do you say, a formal word for it, but I call it the ribbon petals or the U-turn petals. They just go up and then back down. Okay? It may look messy, but I fix it na lang this way. So what happens is the white areas become your highlight. And so I just do, and then I can even return, fix the shape. Okay, a typical flower would have 5 petals. So just make room for all 5. And then I make sure my brush is very loaded with water, not the paint. So it has to be wet because later I'm going to be dropping another colored paint inside. And kailangan basa pa yung ating petals so that I can add more color. Okay? And I'm going to choose a purple blue. Okay? And then I'm just going to drop. See that? So dropping the color. To make it seem like I am really good. But more than that, it's a way of changing the color of your petal. This is called wet on wet technique. Okay, in a moment I'll show you other paintings that I've done using this technique. I love it so much. Okay, so while the paint is wet, you're able to do blending without so much effort. Okay, I'm pulling out some loose sheets that I have. Let's see. So here I did it with orange and brown. Here I did it with red and purple. In this one, browns. Okay, here I did brown and purple. I kind of like that combination. There's another brown and dark brown. I also have, let's see, here purples, pinks and browns. This is a brown and a black. Okay, so now you know. It's in every painting that I do. This is pink and purple, purple and violet. Okay, pink, purple, violet, magenta, and violet. This is a purple and indigo. Okay, so you know now that this is a staple of the paintings or the wreaths that I do, which you can find at Rosanne Araneta, YouTube, and IG. So let's do another one. This time, a darker one. Okay, so again, you just do one stroke that is thick, one stroke that is thin. If you don't like it, come back to it. So this is the pasmado effect. The no excuse, I can paint flowers technique. Because even if your hand is shaky, and even if you go back to it, even if the first stroke is not so pretty, this is salvageable. Okay, I will do the last stroke here when this part is dry because I don't want the colors to meld or to mix, unless I'm after the wet on wet or the bleeding technique. Ayan, it's starting to bleed. I don't know if you can see it. because water touched water. Oh, what the hey, let's do it. So I'm going to put one here. And the colors are now blending because they're both wet. But that's okay. Okay. I'll just play with these colors. Hindi na ako lalayo. And then I'll put a little amount of leaves as fillers. When you say fillers, I personally don't like empty spots. So when there's an empty spot, I will put something there. Okay, in one workshop that I did, I was pleasantly surprised to know that the ladies were were interior designers, and they didn't say it at the beginning, they said it somewhere in the middle. And so I asked, shouldn't you be good at painting already? And then they said, well, we were scared into thinking that watercolor is the hardest medium by our professors. So with that mindset, they were scared not to, to be really good at this medium. I stumbled upon watercolor accidentally. I was doing brush lettering and I was given a paint set. Sayang naman, di ba? So I started to dabble, and next thing you know, I got good. And so here I am. If you'd like to join me, who's this? Hello, Third. Welcome. If that's your first name. So if you'd like to join me on my journey, or you want to start your journey, we can do online classes habang we are experiencing this COVID quarantine. Okay, back to the ladies in the workshop that I had. So this is indigo. I'm going to drop indigo here. So I want to just change the color of this para it's not boring. The lady said, always do things in odd numbers. Okay, so that's my free tip for you today. If you're going to do berries, bananas, flowers, always odd. So my problem, if we want to call it a problem, wag na lang. Let's call it like the Chinese do, the opportunity. Yeah, that's why they're so rich. They don't see problems. They see opportunities or challenges. This is a little wet. Good. We can do 3 flowers since it needs to be odd, or we can do 5. So for those who are watching, would you like to see 5 flowers fit into this little paper? Or we stay with 3 and then I add fillers and leaves? Maybe somebody can reply as soon as possible. So you will decide for me. Okay. Don't be shy. You'll never learn or you'll never get rich if you're shy. And this part is still wet. So I'm going to add indigo so that the colors, there's a recurring theme. Yes, please, leaves. Okay, hi Angelica, welcome back. So we're going to do leaves now. In this case, wait, let me show you the leaves that I did before. So for those who just joined, we always practice doing flat brush, thin strokes, and then thin while traveling, flatten the brush, and then lift the point, right? This way, more flowers. Let's do 5. O sige, I'll just continue the little tutorial on leaves and then we will do 5 flowers. Sige. So, you have to practice your leaves, different lengths, okay? At some point, you'll have to practice angles. because you can't keep turning your paper around if you're just staying put with one angle. If you practice your leaves, you'll be able to do petals. The same thing. So, some leaves that you can play around with. Yesterday, if you were watching, I did diaphanous or see-through petals. These are the leaves that you can do with them. Okay? Alright. If you do thin ones, fern. Alright? So, moving on. So, let's challenge the teacher. Let's put 5. Okay, let's put 5. Why not? So, I'm going to go back to the pink and put 1 here. Okay. So again, the paintbrush is wet because if it's not, it's color. It's not watercolor. Haha, joke. No, serious. A lot of the issues with first timers is that they're the way they load the paintbrush is like they're using poster color or acrylic. They're using very matingkad, very concentrated paint on the brush. So you don't see, there's no room for transparency. What you really need right now, and if I'm to be criticized by others, hi Merle, good morning, is that I need more water in my work. Okay, water. Because that's the romantic aspect of watercolor. Yung see-through, transparent, yan. We should strive for this. Okay? Like 70% water, 30% paint. Okay, so I'm just letting it dry. That's why I'm talking. But so far we have 4. So as I said earlier, we need to always have, for aesthetic reasons, we need to have odd numbers in our picture. So, where do you want it? I'm going to leave this paper here. Here at the bottom or here on top, because I think those are the 2 last spots I have left. Hi, good morning, Merle. So, vote, or write something down. First person to say down or up, I'll follow. I'm just letting the paint dry. What do you think, friends? Where do you want the last flower, the 5th one? La-di-da-di-da-di, the top. Okay, 3rd. Thank you. We do it here on top. So, I'm cheating. I'm not putting the whole flower, of course, because there's hardly any space. So, the idea is we think there are 5. Okay. But really, no. Up. Okay. Merle, naunahan ka ni 3rd. Pero, pareho pa rin ang inyong boto. So, dito natin ilalagay. Diba? Painting is so relaxing. Para interactive naman tong portion na to. Can you tell me what you've been doing with yourselves this whole time? During our E, C, Q. Today is our 15th day? Or 16th. 16th day. So, how are you guys holding up? Me, I'm happy to note and to let you know that I have not hurt myself, choked on anything. I've been cooking for myself this whole time. This is actually a special moment because I am not a cook. I tend to eat out or have food delivered. How about you guys? Okay, so we have how many flowers? We have 5. In past tutorials, I always mentioned that we need to do complementary colors. Nothing changed. Still going to work at the hospital. Oh, Angelica, I salute you. Good job. Ingat lang. So, we are going to do complementary colors. That would be, sige nga, Angelica, we did this yesterday. What are the complementary colors? So, ang orange complements what color? It has to be a primary color. Blue, okay. And if you're doing yellow, your complementary color is violet. Not purple, violet. And if you're doing red, your complementary color is green. So now that we're doing purple, what colors? Yes, red and green. Good job. Orange and blue. Last one, what? Baka may lag tayo ha. So your answers are coming in later than my speech. But anyway, so that now that we have pink, we will do lime green. We can't do secondary 50-50 yellow, blue, na green. We will have to do a lime green. And then because we have purple and indigo, what color should we have as a complementary color? We need to have some kind of yellow, some kind of orange. Okay? So a yellow, orange, and a lime green will work best for this painting. Okay, in the past, I'm letting it dry. That's why I'm talking. In the past, I've gone ahead and used palettes so that I don't have to decide anymore on my color combination. So the palettes will just have a set of colors that they will introduce, and then happy ka na. Okay? So here's another one. This is blues and greens lang. Let me show you. So blues and greens. And there's a sampler on top so that when it gets messy and discolored, you still remember what the original colors should be looking like. Okay? So madami yan. Yesterday, I used some colors from here. Okay. So, ang dami na to. These ones don't make you think anymore because the colors are set for you, and automatically, if you use them together, they are pretty. But since we used an old issue, this was issued to me by the workshop people, the workshop teacher. So, good luck, right? Gawa ka ng sarili mong colors. So, but wait, why am I tiring myself? Let's just use this. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to do a lime green. Okay, dito lime. It needs more yellow and green. Yan, halo-halo. Ano yan? And then let's see what color comes out. Yan, and then add water, syempre. Nope, I'm not happy. Add blue. And clean the brush. Add yellow. Add yellow. Pwede. Okay. So let's work with this. I just, naman, it's red, green, and yellow lang, diba? The best painters use lang red, green, and yellow, and then they work from there. So they don't have all these painting setups like the beginners, like me even. Oh, thank you for the love. Okay, I saw a heart. Now, since this is I don't like empty spaces, I will put leaves. So again, it's a traveling line, flattened brush, and traveling line. Yeah? Nice color combination. I like it. I like it. So we're just doing leaves here. Okay, mukhang madumi yung aking... I see grains of paint, of pigment. Ayan. So, notice that I put a line here. It suggests that there is light source, no? Or that there is a highlight going on. I don't mind adding more water to this color combination para the pigment goes away. Those little dots. Okay. So, I'm putting lime green where the pink is. Yan. Okay, that's the tamad version of leaves. And I'm not doing small, short ones. Sige na nga, I'll do. There's space here. So, let's make that stem long. And then, let's put... Yan. Okay. Let's add a little line here. So we can continue to the end of the page. Notice I have a blue shiny material. It's what's this? Plastic. Because I don't like dirtying my wooden table. I have a pretty wooden table. Yan. Balikan. Same color naman siya. Yan. Okay. I'm returning to some of the leaves that I've done. Some are dry, some aren't. You can tell. Okay, I'll add pa here. La-di-da. The others who are watching, any comments, questions, suggestions? I'm open to answering them. I'm a multitasker, so I'm able to do it. Okay, there we are. And then I will add here. This is the more violet ones than this, no? I will add a little red to this so that it becomes a little orange. How do you know where to place the leaves? I don't. This is called intuitive painting. Notice I didn't use a pencil. I asked you where we're going to put the flowers. This is my therapy. So as therapies go, we just let it go. We just create. Okay? No limits, no boundaries, no, it has to be placed here. No need. Okay? So here, I need an orangey kind of design. And therefore, I will add a little more red to this. Okay? Here, there's a little red here. Why not use this? Konti-konti. Dito muna. Add water. So orangey naman. Hindi ako masaya. Wait Baka I'll leave this, what's this? I'll leave this color here. I'll let it dry. I will choose another one. It needs, paano ba? Here, balik tayo dito. Ito na lang. It's a yellow-orange. Yellow-orange, pero may konting green. Yan. So, the painter's problem is you do not have a clean palette when you finish. Oh, grumin naman. Di balik tayo dito. Ayun! Okay. Yellow-green. Yellow-green with a little... Yan. Okay. Ito ang gusto ko. May pagka-red siya. So, in effect, umu-orange. Dali. Dagdagan. Ayan. Okay. Wala lang. Siguro I've come to know in the time that I've been painting, what colors look better together. So you guys, when you do your painting journey, you see that? I have to remove that little bootle of hair. Okay. In your painting journeys, you have to figure that one out. So for this one, brown siya, no? Oh well, ganun talaga. But earlier it looked orange to me. Haha. Oh well. Some paintings are pretty, some aren't. At least for me, anyways. So, okay. Now, I realized something here. I changed the leaf design, it's the same flower. So, sorry naman. But, baka naman you didn't even notice that until I pointed it out. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so that shouldn't have been the case. Wala lang. Nagyayabang, tuloy, nagkamali. Okay, notice I'm painting over the pink because the pink paint has dried. That means I'm glazing, okay? Angelica should know this. We did this yesterday. So glazing is dry on dry. This is not glazing. This is still wet. Umiba yung color niya. Okay, let's continue here. I'll add a lot of water so it's see-through-ish. May butil pa rin, di ba? So, anong dapat gawin? Alisin. Yan. You lift the color by using a dry brush to do it. So here, I'm just going to do very light. Ipaglalaban ko orange. Orange leaves. Pero really brown siya, brown. Okay. Pwede naman dagdagan mamaya ng orange. I can drop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's drop a little orange. Ayan. Basa pa to. Ito, tuyong-tuyo na yan. Yan, maiba lang. Okay. And then, medyo, na siya. Marami ng kaganapan. So, let's see if I can put a line here. Really thin one. When I work with a size 6, and you can control where the, excuse me, I burped. Where the brush goes, you can paint anything. Okay, size 6 lang. Happy ka na. Pwede namang ulitin kung hindi maganda. Ayan, balikan. Huwag tayo magpanggap na first time is a charm. Yan. Okay. Dagdagan dito. So, daan-daan lang po. Then, assume it ends here. Ayan. Okay. I'm not happy with this. Let's see if we can lift the paint. Let's lighten the color. I'm using now a size 8. Size 8. I wet it. And then I'm going to just color on top. Wait, let's bring out tissue. Wet the top so we can lift the paint from the paper. So, ito yung mga doctor emergency measures. Okay, first you wet, then you lift. Okay, add water. Wet and lift. Okay, wet and then you lift. Okay, so please note how to make remedyo. This is the remedyo portion. Since I have lots of water, lift. Yan. And then another tip that I can give you is, if you lighten this enough, you can put a darker color on top of it, which is something we can do. We can make it a little bit more orange. Okay, wet and lift. Okay, this remedyo isn't applicable to all designs. Yung mga freshly painted lang. You will destroy your painting if you wait a day and then you try to wet and lift. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, so I wet and lifted. Here, let's lift that. Let's take it away. Yeah, let's lighten it. Okay. What do you think? Oh, maybe you can give me a feedback. What do you think of the painting? Empty space? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use super light brown and then, oh, thank you. It's lovely daw. All right. Let's add here. Super light. I watered it down so it's recurring theme. Para hindi pilit yung brown. Okay, and then I will lift. I'll take away. And then I'll add a little brown here. Para hindi us and them. Yan, brown and brown. Okay. So, once you've painted your own designs, please take a picture or screenshot this this tutorial and put it on your page so that I can give you a special gift. But I will do it by PM, ha? You will get it in your inbox, so make sure you're friends with me or accept my friendship. All right? So, thank you for joining me this morning. It was more or less a 40-minute class. I hope you learned something new. Why don't you, before we go, type down what you want to learn tomorrow. I'm going to have another class at 10 a.m. Write it down or leave a comment when I repost this, and hopefully somebody re-watches. So, comments, anyone? Comments? Wala. What do you want to learn next? Let me know. Oh, thank you. Wala? No comments? What would you like to learn next time? Thank you, third. What would you like to learn next time? Say so. Let me know. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute. Share naman our tutorials with your friends or let them know. I have a YouTube and an IG, the same. It's Rosanne Araneta, Rosanne Araneta. And then I have this one, Workshops by Roxy. Pwede po ba, Roses? Pwede. O, sige. Roses tayo next time. But you'll have to post this on your wall. Yeah? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m. And stay safe. Stay home if you can. Angelica, ingat dyan. 30, Merle, thank you for watching. Peace out.